Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel. So this is October 2024's Paper Pumpkin Review. Guys, I did it. I made 30 cards. Well, actually, I think 31 because I made two with the number 30 video. So I am so excited to share this with you. Now, I kept all the stuff that I used. I kept it out. Yeah, I want to get it all put away. So here's my little box with all the goodies in it. So let's take a look. So first of all, let's show you what the projects could have looked like. So they look like this. So you got to make 5 of each design, right? It's called Nest of Christmas, and it coordinated with the Nest of Winter from the mini catalog. So this QR code would have led you to a video that would show you how to create the cards as they were designed. This one would lead you to the, yes, I'm reaching for them. So the add-on dies, which are called the Merry Tags and More, and they coordinate with October, November, and December's. They're great. I used them. So a visual of everything in the kit and then the coordinating colors, which were basic black, blueberry bushel, which I did not use blueberry bushel. Interesting. Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Gray Granite, Night of Navy, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce. So what do I do with my kit when I am done? I tear this piece off. I keep this. I recycled that. So with our kits for this year, they have been giving us this piece here. I folded on the dotted line. Here is my little stamp set. Now I want to show you something. So if you want to put your stamps back where they belong, you simply take your stamp and you face it face down, meaning the side you stamp on. You put it on the image and then you can pick it up like so, and then your stamps all are in roughly the same spot they were when you started out, or how they are stamped. So I stick this just like that. Then I take this and I fold it several different ways, but this time I'm just going to fold it in 4s. Now you can do one or two things. You can fold it like this. The only thing that they don't put on here is the month. So I need to start writing. See, it says Nest of Christmas stamp artwork. And this was October 2024. I need to go back to my stamp sets and write that down on there. So this can go in here. This can go here. This goes into a clear envelope. And this little tail can get tucked in there or cut off. And that way I have easy access to my stamp set. And these go into a photo storage box and they just go like that. So let me show you what I brought in this kit. And I brought in a lot of stuff. So I don't think I brought in those. Those are just extra. I used the Humble Home stamp set and the punch with the punch is, don't know where my punch is at the moment. Oh, there it is. And the Humble Home Builder punch, right? So I used that. And I brought in, well, this one, if you didn't have Humble Home, I brought this one out to show you that you could have used this one, and this is from 2020's Jolly Gingerbread Paper Pumpkin. I used this one. This is October 2020's Joy to the World Paper Pumpkin Kit. I used this Merry Christmas a ton because I preferred it to the small Christmas, and this Merry was separate where this one is all together. I used this Merry Christmas from November 2022's Paper Pumpkin Kit. I used this reindeer from the October 22's Paper Pumpkin Kit. So all of these are all going to go now back into the Paper Pumpkin box. Set those over there. So what else did I bring in? Well, I used Perfectly Plaid and the punch for the evergreen little tree here. I used the set. I brought in sparkling snowflakes. I used the snowman. Let's see, snowman season and its punch. So these are my retired. This isn't retired. I used the iconic imagery stamp set and its dies, which are, hold on, here we go, and the dies that went with that set. I used the Peaceful Season. Where are those dies? Here we go. I used Christmas right here and this Christmas. So those are current. I brought in Trees for Sale and the Tree Lot dies. That is retired. I brought in the Toile Christmas and its dies. I also brought in cottage wreaths for this Wee Little Merry Christmas, but also in the Humble Home had a Wee Little Merry Christmas. I need to move those aside to bring in my angel stamps because I did 3 cards with angels. So I did Angels of Peace. I did Elegant Angel Wings, and then On Angel Wings, which is not a complete set. So I did all of those. I brought in these paper ornaments with these little snowmen, which were really cute. I used the Adorning Design Decorative Masks, which are retired. I used all but one design in there. I used the bow dies on this one. I used this die for a snowman that Phyllis had sent me. And I think that covers it. So I'm going to set all of these back over there and we're going to take a walk through the cards. Oh, and I used, let's see, where's the Christmas tree? There is a Christmas tree that Phyllis gave me and it's not in, oh, there it is. This Christmas tree die, right, does that one that Phyllis gave me. It's on Jalissa's little box for Christmas dinner, though she will be at home with her family this year. But this is her box. She's still getting one. So let's go through the box of Christmas stuff. Now, I'm not sure if they are in order. I used Sentimental Christmas DSP like crazy. And the surprise that really surprised me was this DSP, which is Unbounded Beauty DSP, because this paired beautifully with it. It really, really extended my my card. So I believe this was my first paper pumpkin. This is the Sentimental Christmas DSP, and I fussy cut out the stocking and this little ribbon, and I fussy cut along here, added some glimmer paper behind here that my Aunt Carol had given me. And here again is the Merry Christmas wishing you. And look, here are some extra little bits. So I'm thinking, oh no, this was not my first card. This one was. And these two, yes, I loaded it up twice. So these were the first of my cards. So I had to go back and do them again. And this was me making my own cardinal from the stamp, right? This piece here was the center of the rectangle frame. I used the dies from Mary, Tags, and More right here. This one, this was the iconic celebration, Celebrate in the Season, just the stamps. We added a little piece of real red just to extend this to fill in the space. And it came out beautiful. This was the iconic imagery, stamps, and dies. This is a little extra die. Let me show you. I have an extra bit here. This is a lot like the Splendid Stem dies that are retired, but that's a die that Phyllis sent me. This is the Bow Punch in vellum right back here. just to make a little cluster, really help to extend it. Once again, this piece is from here, and this is from Sentimental Christmas. I just fussy cut out the Christmas tree and the presents. This die here is, let me reach for the Love of Spring dies. This sentiment piece right there. Stamped beautifully, the Happy Holidays. Lovely. Lori gave me the berries embellishment, a little bit of silver and gold sewing thread there, and it extended, I'm telling you, it just extended everything for me. The Retired Regal DSP. That goes with one of these cards. Let me put it in there. So I'm not sure where this one is at, but here it is. We've already looked at that one. Here is the first shaker card using that snowman, right? Shaker bits. So cute. And all this was the frame. This is that rectangle piece that came out of for, you know, this card here. And Merry Christmas was actually part of some confetti. You can see it in here, right? Those big chunky confetti pieces. Oh, I can put those in those little boxes. I'm going to have to do that. Okay. Idea. Okay. And made it look like he was hanging from the branch in here. This is just a clear envelope. I showed you how you can seal the envelope. This is not, the envelope is in its entirety. We folded it over on the edge here, sealed it at the top, and chopped it off, and we have a different style shaker card. So there's that one. Let's see, here is our Snowman Season card. This was using those decorative masks, and we even did the envelope. That was so much fun. Oh yes, so much fun. We even stamped an extra snowman that was in there, and we fussy cut out his little scarf. That was so fun. And this one really did the country up on this card using some gingham ribbon from the dollar store, some of this wavy trim that was on the clearance rack for Stampin' Up, one of the branches, one of the cardinals from the kit, the bow dies here, just beautifully. I love this one. It just came out great, and those bow dies just extended my supplies. I showed you how to use white craft paint and a toothbrush and to speckle the card to make it have a little bit of a snowy scene. Oh, so this one's using quite, okay. This was using a little tree die that Phyllis had sent me. This is the Humble Home. This is that stamp from Paper Pumpkin and some of the Retired Snowflake bling. This again here, this was using a sponge dauber and white craft paint with the decorative mask. And this sentiment was from the Paper Pumpkin. This was this one right here. So here's our Santa. Here's Santa Claus is coming to town, right? October 2022's Paper Pumpkin Kit. Don't forget those items that we have. And this was done on one of the peppermint and gingerbread and peppermint add-ons or memories and more bits. So here. Oh, I forgot about this. So this here, let me show you. It's right over here. So in your Garden Meadow, which is an online exclusive, it has an arch die. My aunt brought her set over. Here is the arch die. We used it to recreate the arch from the kit, which is here, right? So we recreated that look using a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock. We used one of those decorative masks and made a background. This is, of course, from the kit here. And we added our 2 birds and the retired oval punch. And we used the real red ribbon from the kit. And of course, we did the envelope. And there you have it. And this Merry Christmas is from the kit itself. Forgot about that one. Okay, next we have our second shaker card. This was using the Perfectly Plaid, the North Pole delivery. Ooh, where was the North Pole delivery from? I think I didn't bring that one out. North Pole delivery. Was it Perfectly Plaid? Yes, it's from Perfectly Plaid. Yes. So here's our little snowman ornament. We stamped sparkling snowflakes in the background here onto here as well. And we made another shaker card. Oh, so much fun. And these were little ornaments I got at Hobby Lobby that we just added onto there. Merry Christmas. I love all the variety of cards. Here we used the Toile stamp set. We just used the stamp and the dies. So here we stamped it and then we stamped it again, and I ended up fussy cutting this out, stamping it to that. This was also part of the dies. The bow punch here, and it just, once again, it just extended the kit for me. And of course the little salmon eggs. So this is using that arch that we die cut from here. I showed you we used white craft paint back here, and I even used it on one of the itty bitty backgrounds. This one here, to make it look like these little circles, right? Look how close that is. And we used a sponge dauber and just swirled the paint on it. And I colored my own cardinal in from Toile. And once again, now we split that ribbon up just to add it back there. I think it came out beautifully. I'm really pleased with that cardinal and the coloring. Here we go. This was using the blue piece that we cut apart, the rectangle piece that we punched out. This was done totally flat. The bird, we cut apart the branch and moved it down here. This piece was attached over here. We did a little stamping in there, and it came out lovely. Oh, there's so many. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Okay, this was just fussy cutting. This was simple card making. This is that tag we used from the center of one of these is what we fussy cut it from. Merry Christmas. This was using the small and medium black punch that Stampin' Up! Used to sell, bringing out those things that I keep around and I love. Actually, this piece is from underneath here. This is the rectangle from one of the card bases you punched out. This piece came from behind here. This is the Sentimental Christmas DSP. This again, Sentimental Christmas, just fussy cut. This little bow, fussy cut, simple little card. Easy peasy, nothing difficult about that. Here again, yes, I covered up maybe too much of the whole, my window I created. I do see that now. I could have made it a little less because I covered up so much of it. But it's still a great card. Once again, we split that ribbon in half because otherwise you just didn't see hardly anything of it. Here is that bow punch. It extended the kit so much more for us. Oops. And the inside. Sometimes simplicity makes some of the most beautiful cards. Here we go. This is using the arch, the front piece of one of the card bases. We stamped simply Merry Christmas on a piece of one horse open sleigh. And here we fussy cut a little deer out from a scrap piece of the same DSP and put him down here in the corner Simply stated, a simply beautiful, simple little card. I think it came out great. Absolutely love it. We added, I'm like, where did that must be one that got away from me when I was creating. A little piece of the DSP on the inside. I think sometimes you simply stated, it makes beautiful looking cards. I absolutely love this one. I did it again with a different piece of One Horse Open Sleigh. There you go. This, now I did die cut one of those tags out behind here. You can't see it. Here is another One Horse Open Sleigh DSP. Christmas greetings. Where are you from? I know I cut Christmas greetings apart because I had to put it back together. Now I can't remember where it's from. I thought I kept everything out. Christmas greetings. I might have put that one away. Sorry, guys. It's gonna like boggle my mind now. Anyways, so there it is. Simple. Let the DSP do the work for you, and it just does. It makes a simple, beautiful card. This is the Tree Lot set. Okay, here is the Unbounded Love DSP. We use the Trees for Sale stamp set, and we stamped on top of the DSP to make it look like a forest of trees back there. The Tree Lot dies. We stamped, and we die cut the trees. We filled it in with stickles, sponged over the top here. You light up the season. I mean, it just came out so darling. And we did the little string of lights. It was not hard to create this card. It was not hard at all. And I think it came out really sweet. Really, really sweet. So here's another cardinal card. Now this one, it got a little busy right here. This one did not. This one kept really simple. One of the large branches from the kit, the cardinal in the center, I took the ribbon. I did a V here, a V here, some of that silver thread, and swirled it in 3 here. Mary from the Mary Tags and More. Christmas from Peaceful Seasons right there. And boom, we had a card. Put it on a white card base. And it's not underdone. It's not overdone. It's perfect. I love it. So here, this circle is from this card. We used a single one of the little gray birds. The little berries is what is the icing on the cake here. This added just enough touch. This is from the Iconic Imagery set. These were, of course, I did prep work. They were sitting up off of my desk up here. They just added that little bit extra. Christmas from the stamp set Mary from the Mary Tags and More. And we have a beautiful little card. Love it. Here's the angels. Did paper piecing on this one. So tried to do the vellum, didn't keep all the vellum. This one has the vellum on the wings. Here's her dress. Now all of the dresses were done from one piece, 1/3 of the card base. Here again is the Unbounded Love DSP. The arch punch out from the kit tag. The sentiment strip, excuse me, from the kit. She was stamped on very vanilla. And then her wings were stamped onto vellum. The dress was stamped onto the card base and fussy cut out. Simple card, simple statement on the inside. That was angel number 1. Angel number 2, this was on angel wings. This was Angels of Peace. This one, we colored her, and we used the metallic, retired metallic art pencils from Stampin' Up, which you can buy pencils like this in the art section of Michael's, because I've looked, and they blend out with a Q-tip. we used from the Angels of Peace. Let me make sure. Where's that Angels of Peace? Yes, it has the snowflake and the star. These are from the Angels of Peace. Here again, we stamped the dress onto the blue piece, same blue piece, fussy cut it out. I had to use a little X-Acto knife to cut out this piece. Here it turned out that I liked coloring them in with the pencils rather than the vellum. And she was all done on very vanilla, and then we just paper pieced this over. Merry Christmas there. And she came out great. So that was angel number 2. Now, angel number 3 is Elegant Angel Wings. This one is up on dimensionals. And here I had to, I didn't get her stamped just right on what was left, so I had to piece it together here, but it looks great. Here, this was stamped onto a piece of white envelope left over from the kit. Colored that in with those art pencils. The dove we stamped onto a white scrap, pieced it in there, and like the others, this was on vanilla, and I just colored the wings in with those metallic art pencils. Once again, I can't believe this is that DSP just worked out so great for this kit. Peace on earth, goodwill toward men, Merry Christmas. Those are some of my favorite. Are you ready? This is the trash bit card. So we took both trash bit card pieces to make this piece because we glued them here. Then we fussy cut this bit out, added this back in. This is from an envelope, and this is from Sentimental Christmas, looking out at a window maybe with an overhang of some trees. And we have this great scene. The ribbon we had to cut in half to make it extend. These are little 1/2-inch strips of real red and the inside. Yes, I'm very, 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 very happy with the trash bit. Here's the snowman with Phyllis's die. Happy, happy, happy snowman. Little branch, the deckled circle dies, right? Now, this was using 2 pieces. This was using, thinking. Give me a second here. Okay, this is the piece where you punch the arch out, and then this is the back piece, and they're glued together. I had to remember that. Yes, that is what it is. This is okay. So this piece would have been what was here that came out, right? And this piece would be from the Shaded Spruce card base. Oh no, this is from the right card base. We use this one in its entirety. So we just glued that completely down. Mary from the Mary Tags and More Christmas from the kit. We just fussy cut it a bit to make it all fit in there. And there you have it. And I showed you how you could add a bit either here or down here to put a gift card. Put that one there. Now this one is just showing you how you can accent and make a card very simple by using a piece of DSP, which is the Sentimental Christmas here. This was a piece of Shaded Spruce, 1/3 of a card base, a bit of Shaded Spruce again, and then a square of the DSP, a scrap of the card base from the kit, and one of the sentiment strips from the kit, all monochromatic using the Shaded Spruce and a bunch of those little snowflakes. Here we go again. So here, the Mary Tags and More. That was cut out from one of those pieces. One of the branches, we turned it upside down. We have our cardinal, some raffia, Christmas, the backing of the Christmas and then the words for Christmas. It came out beautiful with the blue against the real red. Very country, very, very much my style. Okay, those guys are out of order, so somehow I got out of order here. Here's another simple one. So the back of one card, the front of another, right? And then here we used 3 branches. So here's a branch piece, here's a branch piece, and the single bird, and Merry Christmas. Very simply done. This one to show you that you can bring in any DSP and put it together. This was a cut apart that was given to me by Phyllis. I backed it in black. This is the frame and another piece of DSP Phyllis sent me. And this is very, very traditional, very nostalgic. This would be something I would love to get in the mail. I love this type of Santa. I could now go back and add some stickles and stuff on him, and he would just pop just make him sparkle, right? Absolutely love that. This one, totally flat again. The large branch, the cardinal, happy holidays, which I had to sponge because I got it smeared it a little bit. I didn't get it to dry. We split apart the ribbon to make it extend farther out. And we turned it, originally this piece was supposed to go this way. We turned it this way on some real red. So the last card, we did 2. And we did little tags. And this was using some retired DSP from my little craft stash bin of Christmas DSP. So this is really old. This has this green right there, always artichoke. But we used those little red berries, filled it in. So here's that wee little bird. We cut him totally off, glued him over here, cut this apart, glued bit up here, the Merry up there, and then inside the Merry Christmas from 2020 October's paper pumpkin kit. Same over here, same design, but this was a bigger piece of scrap and it just covered the entire card base. So altogether it is 31 31 cards plus one little package. So yes, I am so happy with everything I was able to create with this kit. That gives me a good start on my Christmas cards plus my holiday series that I've been working on. So I don't have all of my cards done yet, but I've got a good start on them. I think I've got probably another maybe 40 to go, and I probably will be done. So I think I've got 40 more to have to do, and I will say that I've got my holiday cards done. Yes, I do mail out that many Christmas cards. My aunts and my uncles, cousins, this is the one time a year that I send everybody in the family cards. So hopefully you guys are happy and you like what I have done. I want to thank you all for allowing me into your homes and to share what I have created, because you guys make it so much fun for me to do this. I still would be creating like this. I don't think I would enjoy it nearly as much because it is so enjoyable to share it with you, and the feedback you guys give me just warms my heart. I know I say it and I don't know, I never want to stop being able to tell you how grateful I am, because I shared things like this with my mother. And though I smile, just even now, I smile knowing that she is at peace, knowing that she left this world running to meet God, because that's what she said she was going to do. Knowing that she said, "Do not cry and carry on for me," that no paramedic is going to put me back in my body. I'll be running to the light. Won't be looking back. And when I think of her last moments, though it was a horrible way she died, I know that when she got a chance, she was running. You know, and that's how I want to remember her. I smile now. And though I miss her physical presence and the ability to talk to her, I feel her presence with me. But that part that I was missing, that sharing, that connection, you guys gave that back to me. And I can never tell you all thank you enough. I can't. Because that filled a void I didn't know needed to be filled, and I don't know if I knew it could be filled. So, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. And I invite you all to come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.